Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Low Heat and I finally got my hands on the most hyped piece of gear in the sampling and beatmaking community, the Roland SP-404 MK2. In this video I'm gonna be showing you my beatmaking process on the 404, including sampling, chopping, sequencing, adding a bass line using the chromatic mode and even playing and recording an external instrument while the beat is playing. Yes, you can do all of these on the SP-404 MK2, but it's quite a weird beast. So if you're considering getting one or if you already got one, pay close attention to the video and now let's get right into it. And so I'm on the Internet Archive, archive.org, and I found this record by Chuck Shindo. I've sampled this artist in one of my previous videos. I'm gonna sample the track The Green Leaves of Summer. And so I've connected the iPad to the SP-404 MK2. So to start sampling into the SP-404, I'm gonna press the record button. And I'm gonna choose an empty pad to record in. I'm in bank A and only the bottom row of pads are occupied. I've got some drums loaded there. I'm just gonna press pad 1 and the SP-404 is now waiting for the incoming signal. I'm gonna play the track. Press the record button once again to stop the recording and we've got the sample on pad 1. Go to the start and end page to adjust some settings. Press the main encoder to normalize the sample. It's a bit quiet. And now I'm gonna find the starting point of the phrase that I want to sample. I'm zooming with the main encoder. Okay, so I'm gonna truncate again. I'm gonna press the main encoder and choose the truncate option. So go to the chop section, shift plus the start and end button, and I'm just gonna hit the pads where I want to place the slice markers. So I used this knob, control number 2, to fine-tune the starting point of the slices. I think I'm happy with those slices. I'm gonna push the main encoder again and assign to pads. So I'm gonna assign them to these 8 pads. Press enter again and they are assigned. So one thing I can do before recording the drums and the sample, add the slices to a mute group so they don't overlap with each other, even though they are in gate mode now, which means that they just play as long as I'm holding the pad. So I turned off gate mode, so now, as you heard, they've started to overlap with each other, and I'm gonna go to Shift Pad 8 to add them all to mute group 8 just by hitting the pads that I want to add to that mute group. So now they will not overlap with each other, but they will cut each other off. So I got the drums on this bottom row. Okay, so now to record the pattern, I go into pattern select mode, press record, select pad 1. All patterns are empty, but I'm going to record to pattern number 1. I've got my BPM set to 89. The pattern length is going to be 2 bars and no quantization. Press record once again and we're recording now. I'm gonna press record once again to enter rehearsal mode to rehearse my drums. And when I'm ready to record, I'm gonna just press the record button once again. Press the record button once again to stop recording. So before starting to build on top of this pattern, I'm just going to copy it, press the copy button, press pattern 1 and then copy it to pattern number 2. So now this pattern number 2, I can add some more stuff to it. What can I add? I go out of pattern select mode and I'm going to load up some percussion. I'm going to go to Shift, import from SD card, import some samples. I'm going to import this tambourine sample, select a pad and press the main encoder. Go again into pattern select to play the pattern. So I want to record this tambourine pattern. I go to the pitch and speed and let me try to slow it down a bit. Just gonna copy the pattern to pad 3. I'm gonna go to the pattern 8 again and make it twice as long. I'm gonna press the main encoder, duplicate it, and now it's 4 bars. By the way, if you're enjoying the video and if you want to support the channel, definitely hit the like button down there. Your support is highly appreciated. Also, if you're an Ableton Live user, you can check out my SP-404 XL rack inspired by the effects of the original SP-404. It works with Ableton Live 11 and you can check it out and other sample packs and sound packs from the link down in the description of the video. And now back to making the beat. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy the pattern to pattern 4 to add some bass. I'm gonna go to chromatic mode and try to play a bass line. I checked the sample with the auto key app on my iPad and it's in B minor, so let's see. Shift chromatic. Got this Koto instrument loaded onto the Marseille module on my Core Gadget app on the iPad. I'm gonna add some input effects to that, so Shift, input setting, press the encoder and some effects. Chromatic pitch shift. Okay, so let's see if I can record that. To record the input of the SP, I need to go to pattern select, press resample, and I can record it into pad 11. Record setting, mix. No, I don't want mix. I want the recording setting to be external in, so I want to record only what I'm inputting into the 404 and not what it's playing inside. So at this point, I just press record and press pad 11 to start recording, and now I can start my pattern and record over the pattern, and I'm going to record while listening to pattern number 4. I just need to record the MIDI now for this pad in order to have the sample playing along with the others. But now I'm gonna choose the quantization. So I'm gonna go to pattern select, start recording. On the record setting, I'm gonna quantize the 100%. So I'm gonna make sure it starts from the beginning of the first bar. And so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.